You're called the Roxy Gunn Project. She's Roxy. That's not to say you don't contribute or whatever, but I contribute many things to Tesla, loads of things. But when people see Tesla, they think Jeff Keith, right? When people see AC/DC, they think Bon Scott and Angus Young. They think the Rolling Stones, they think Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, right? They think Led Zeppelin, they think Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. Sometimes John Bonham. No one ever. And John Paul Jones is an amazing fucking musician. No one really talks about John Paul Jones. No one cares. They think of Queen, they think of Freddie Mercury and Brian May. So it's the same kind of thing. Except I don't know that your guitar player is a Jimmy Page kind of guitar player, right? It's a power pop, alternative pop rock band is how I envision it. Mm-hmm. So that's the treatment. I guess that's the only way I can explain what the track will end up sounding like. It'll still be your lyrics, it'll still be the same chord progression, it'll still have the acoustic that you sent me on the demo, right? Mm-hmm. And so, but I did that on purpose.
Right.
Because you get locked in, I got this fucking echo thing. Okay, bro, you got this echo thing, but are you listening to how it fucking completely crowds out her vocals? No.
Right.
No, we've said that plenty of times.
Right, okay, so it's like, guess what, that echo thing is going to go bye-bye. But something else is going to go in there that complement her vocals, not get in the way of it. So you have to strip everything down to the basic bottom, and it starts with the drums. So yeah, it's like, okay. And part of the reason I took those triplets out is they sound weak. They sound candy-ass. They don't sound tough. They sound ding, 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 like jazz. Mm-hmm. Like, this isn't jazz, this is fucking rock. Bam! Big rock. Bam!
But back to my question is, how do we breed the next generation?
I don't know how you do that, dude. That's intangible. That's like you either connect or you don't.
Right.
You know, I can't tell you how you connect. I mean, that's the thing. What made Nirvana connect? I don't know.
But it's
people,
like with me,
liked it.
With me, like what caught me to get into music was John Fogerty. Like listening to him play guitar made me want to play just the way he played.
Okay, now stop right there. John Fogerty, when you listen to Creedence Clearwater, it was acoustic-based guy, singer, songwriter. Right, it was him and an acoustic, and they built everything around that.
Right.
They really, and that's kind of what this song is.
But I mean,
it's like Creedence Clearwater on steroids. Yeah. It's like you play this thing, acoustic, and sing, and you could translate that song all by yourself on an acoustic guitar without a band.
Yeah.
Right, and that's why I picked it. That's why I picked the song. Right, and that's kind of the thing. So, but how you're gonna, connect to a new generation, I don't know. They're gonna have to think she's cool.
Yeah.
Girls are gonna have to want to be with her. Want to be her, and guys are gonna want to have to be with her. That's what happens. That's how it is. And then they go, wow, she's great, she's cool, and she's got to be fucking catchy enough for the girls and tough enough for the dudes, to where they don't think she's some wimpy ass chick that she's a Taylor Swift or something. Guys ain't lining up to fucking watch Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But guys are watching Pink. Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, see, I'm not talking about like catching them with the songs, but breeding the next musician. Like when you hear something,
but you're talking about musicianship.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Songs. I don't care about musicianship. Like I don't. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't care about musicianship. What I care about is the song and the singer. Right? It's like you just said, you're the weakest link in this band. It don't matter in this project. You don't have to be Flea. You don't have to be Jaco Pastorius. All you have to do is play eighth notes in time, because that's what the song's going to call for. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about like this whole muso thing. It's not about muso. It's always about the song, for me. And what I've seen and everything that I've ever seen in the music business that was successful was always about songs. Musicians are usually broke. Jazz musicians never make very much money because they're not commercially successful, right? They are when they die. You know what I mean? The kind of music you play that I've seen on your website and your Facebook and everything, it's commercial rock. Even the show, the little hat, the whole thing, it's like a show. And you just need to expand on that and maximize that. So, I think that you got a lot of potential. That this, you could do something. But, that's why we're here. We're here to do this and film it and film what happens. Mm-hmm. See what happens, right? And it's cool. It'll make for good TV, but I think at the end of the day, the song will be good. And you know, I mean, look, I'm gonna go. I'm coming to it from a point where when I'm done with it, I'm gonna go to my buddy that's president of Universal Records and say, "Here's this," right? So I'm putting my name on it as well as yours, right? So that's why you don't really get to fucking. It's not too much of a democracy around here, right? Because you know, it's not like you paid me and hired me to produce your record.
Right.
You know, it's like this is, you know, so, you know, and I think, trust me, I know that's hard. I know that's hard. I was one of you guys when I did that first Tesla record, man. Those dudes tore apart shit, and I thought, oh fuck, they tore apart the chorus. We had the modern day cowboy, man. We've been playing in the Oasis ballroom for 6 months, and there's 600 people that are singing this fucking chorus, and they changed it.
Yeah.
And it fucking was top 20 at rock radio and sold 1 million records in about 8 weeks because they changed it. And when I play the original chorus, the modern day cowboy, it's terrible. But we thought it was great.
Right.
And that's the hardest part for a musician or a guy that writes a song or a girl, whatever. It's like, oh man, this person's changing it. You know, but you gotta just go with it and try it. At the end of the day, honestly, if you don't like it, you don't have to use it. That's the caveat. What more? You drove 10 hours, you get to hang out, you get to tell a bunch of jokes, you get to eat good food, and you get a lot of exposure for your band. But the worst, at the end of it, you'll say he was a fucking dick, I hated what he did to our songs, but still, a lot of people that don't know who you are now gonna know who you are.
Right.
So that's the upside for you, the upshot of it all.
Yeah, and it's funny.
The downside is that you may walk out of here with a song that you completely hate.
Right. Well, I mean,
no harm, no foul, though, they say in the business.
Yeah, and that's why I you know, talking to you about it, because you know what it's like to work on a song or songs and have somebody be like, no.
I know,
you know.
I know. And the thing of it is like, honestly, we don't have a lot of time.
Right.
So I can't sit there and go, hey man, I'm sorry, man. You know, it's like, no, man, I
want you to be
I gotta be as direct and blunt, and it's like, hey, no, that's not cutting it. We gotta.
Right, we have to move forward.
We have to move forward. If we were like, you know, hanging out for 8 weeks and I could get into the minutia of why and this and how and all that, but because we don't, we're cramming this all into 2 days, you know. So that's it. Trust me. But I manage young bands, right? And I have a band of kids that are 21 years old that I've had since they were 18. When they first came here, it was the same fucking thing. And now they're all over BBC radio in England. But it took them 4 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, what the fuck? He wants to do this, he wants to do that. It's just, you know, it's you know, I don't know how to put it in words.
It's just the process.
It's a process. And the main thing, all I ask is that you just keep an open mind.
Yeah.
Just try it, and you know what? If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I think it will, honestly. You know.
Yeah, I know. I'm still excited to hear what the end had. I think the initial thing is it was just kind of a shock, all the changes at once. But like you said, you know, we have to move quick. We have to move forward with everything.
Right, but I mean, you know, that's it. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but see, I'm thinking, like you're thinking, oh, that drum part is cool, but I'm thinking about what's going to go on top of that drum part.
Right.
And how it's got to cut through, you know, 8 fucking crunchy Marshall guitars, you know, that are in that chorus. And that chorus fucking hits you, it's like a fucking pile driver, you know. So it's like, well, okay, that's got to cut through that. And that's not going to cut going, you know what I mean? It's
right.
Trust me, it'll be okay. Right. And you changed your strings.
I did.
For the first time in 2 months.
2.5 months.
Yeah.
When I broke the nut the first time.
Yeah, right.
All right. Are we ready to cut some drums?
Yeah.
Okay. No, we needed to get that because. Hey, this is Brian Wheat with Big Break Session. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And we'll see you next time. Let's fucking rock.